Another example. Let's say I have 3 tickets to a concert, but I have 4 friends. So I can only invite 2. One of those tickets is for me. Oops. Invite 2 of my friends. And so how many different ways can I pick 2 of these friends? And let's say I number those friends 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are my friends. Now I can pick, so what's my sample space? One thing is I can pick the first friend and the second friend. That's one way. Or I could pick the first friend and the third friend. So there's going to be a lot of situations where we're going to list things, and we want to do that systematically. So I'm going to start with, let's just start with the first friend. How many different ways can I pick just the first friend? So I can have 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Okay. So now I'm done. That's all the possibilities where the first friend is one of the people. All right. So now I'm going to start with number 2. What about the second friend? And so I can have the second friend and the third friend. Now I wouldn't go back and say 2, 1 because I already have that. 2, 1 and 1, 2 are the same thing. If 2, 1 means I invited the first and second friend also. So I'm going to start 2, 3 and then 2, 4. So now I've got all of those, and then I go to 3. And so then I have 3, 4, and I'm done. All right, so those are all the possibilities. And so are those equally likely? And the answer is yes. There's nothing, like none of these are preferred over the other. It's not like, oh, 1, 4 is more likely than 2, 4. It's the same. They're all the same. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n of s, or little n if you like, is I've got 6 equally likely outcomes. So the probability of each one of these is 1/6. So P is 1/6 for each one, for each possibility. All right, so what if I said, all right, what is the probability that my second friend is chosen? All right, so using the classical method, since these are all equally likely, I'm going to count all events with my second friend. And then this is going to be over the total count. So here we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. So there's 3 of those, so that's 3 over 6, so that's 1/2, or 0.5. And so what does that mean? It means that if I use a random method to pick these people, all right, let's say I put all their names in a hat, that's a random method. Half of the time, if I was to repeat that experiment, if I picked 2 names and then I did it again and again and again, about half of the time, the second friend would be chosen.